Good morning, everybody. Renee here with Luminous Cosmetics, walking you through absolutely everything that you need to learn about airbrushing from start to finish. So we're here every day walking you through everything you need to know, from grabbing that amazing airbrush system, how to get started, how to do your foundation. That's what we're here for. So we're excited for that. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications because you don't want to miss a thing. We have a lot of fun here. Right below here is our awesome times right here. So if you want to know when we're live, that's when we're live. So we're going to talk about getting started with your airbrush. We're going to do a really fun demo. I'm going to show you what that looks like and why we make some suggestions for you, and really how to get started airbrushing like from start to finish. So a few tips that we have here is we want to get used to the feeling. Just getting started with air or water, we want to keep our stylus moving, which is this. So this is our stylus. We're going to do a quick tour of that really soon. We want to stay 4 fingers width from our skin, and we want to pull back on the trigger. So this is your stylus. All you have to do is hold it just like a pen. Yes, it's that easy. Then in the top here, we're going to put our foundation or whatever airbrush product from Luminous goes in there. And we want to, that's really it. That's it. That's all we have. That is that simple. You might be going, yeah, right, lady. You must be a little cuckoo. Nope. It's really that simple. I promise. So let me show you what comes in your kit. That is right here. You're going to get foundation, 2 foundations. Yes, I said 2 foundations. You're going to also get a blush and a product called Love. Now, Love is one of my favorite products because it's going to give you a luminosity and a glow like none other, but you don't get a glittery feeling to the skin. It's just like a natural, like super hydrated look without a lot of weight. So let's say hi. Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Amber. We're going to get started with a quick demo. And when you're trying your foundation, show you over here. We have 030 and 040 is what we're going to try today in the silk. And you can see here, I've let it sit overnight because I haven't worn it since yesterday. We're going to go in and we're going to shake that up. Now, it's different than most other foundations because when you shake it up, we need to shake up our foundations because we have a mineral-based product. We also have a water-based. So we don't have those other products in our foundations that hold everything together, which can make that product look heavy on your skin. So let's get started with just a few drops here. We're going to start with just the 3. And I'm going to use a piece of paper to demo how to use it. So here's our paper right here. And we're just going to follow those few steps. We're going to stay 4 fingers away. We're going to continue to spray. We're going to pull back just a little bit, and we're staying far enough away versus we come really close and open up. Too much product and it looks kind of wet. Same with there. So this is why we recommend staying about 4 fingers width from the skin. And also we recommend in that as well, staying 4 fingers from the skin. And we also recommend keeping that moving. So it's really that easy. We promise. What is going on, everyone? Say hey if you're just joining us. So happy to see everybody on here today. I'm going to clip my hair back. And we're going to get started. So fantastic to just get your makeup on in the morning, have this crazy hair. I don't know. But it feels so good to use just the smallest amount of makeup that's going to give you the most results. So you can see here, I have a little front of me, and I have some redness in different areas. So what's really cool about this is that we can get a nice, even complexion with the smallest amount of work. Smallest amount of product, all of that. Hi, Patty. Hi, Amber. So as you can see, we're starting to reduce some of this redness here. So what I always do too is I have to tuck I've got little baby sideburns. Hi, Tamberly. Hey, Deborah. I got little baby sideburns, so I got to tuck those away. But as you can see, that redness just disappears. I mean, hello, I love it. Like, can we see the difference here? Like this side by side, I'm so crazy about the side by side because what's great about this is like you guys are seeing me in high def on my webcam right there. High def. You cannot, I mean, you can't see any makeup. If this was traditional foundation, I'd be like trying to like rub it in and work it into my skin. It would definitely take longer. But look at that. So here's the thing. Maybe when you first get your foundation, it might take you just a little bit longer. That's okay. Because just trying it for a few times in a row, you'll see that it just becomes the fastest application. So let's look at this disappear. I'm doing it very slow because every time I try to do it really slow, look at that, it's going away. I tend to do it faster. You know what I mean? When you try to like, hey, watch this, then I always mess up. But guess what? It's just makeup. So if I put too much on, no big deal. Now that is another thing that you can do. If you accidentally pull back too hard on your trigger, all of that, what can happen is the coolest thing about this is you just take a few dabs and use a little bit of, you can use a tissue, you can use a brush, you can use a makeup sponge. So many options for you to get your, just to do a quick fix. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love the way this turned out. I feel like a little bit more human, like I'm not going to scare everyone. All right, everybody is here having a good time. We're going to go into our blush. This is Tulip Blush. So as you can see, again, it needs to be shaken up. It's a little settled. And we're going to shake this one probably even more than our foundation because of there's so much pigment in our color airbrush products like this, our Brow and Root, which we're going to do. There's just so many pigments that it needs a little bit of extra love. And speaking of love, we're going to do love too. Now, love is, again, comes in your kit. And I'm going to show you, we're going to use it together. 1, 2, 3 on that Tulip Blush. And then we're going to use Love. Love is that hydrating luminizer, just a few drops in that. Now it's going to make my blush just a tiny bit more sheer. It's going to give me a really pretty glow. Right where I want it. I love a glow on my cheek. But if you're a little hesitant about blush, mix a little glow in it because it makes it sheerer and softer. Maybe that's a little too sheer for me. Let's be honest, right, guys? So I'm going to go ahead and put just a few more drops in there. Give me a little bit more life. There we go. I actually put a little bit on my lips too, just to give me a little color. All right. So that was it. Let's do some eyebrows because we haven't done these airbrush eyebrows in a minute. Now I do have a little bit of a setup thing I got going on when I do my eyebrows. I have to put my mirror here and kind of scooch down a little bit because of the way that my camera is set up. But I am going to use our Brow and Root Cover in brown, shaking that up. Now, this is where you really want to make sure that you practice at least on that paper just for a little bit, because we can just make sure we don't really open up that trigger all the way when we're doing our brows, because you only need a little space. The brow, see, it's just this tiny little space. So see how light that is? I have tape on this because I taped them to my stuff so don't forget which ones I use. So this one is number 2. But you can see it's not soaked, it's not covered, but look at that brow. Hey-yo, love it. All right, we're gonna wipe that off and flip it over. Please make sure you wipe it off and flip it over. If you don't, you're gonna have extra thick eyebrows on the other side because that airbrush product is still on there. So you just flip it over. Or I've even seen some suggestions from you guys, snagging another pack. Just snagging another pack because it's sometimes easier and they're not awfully expensive. So what do we think? Eyebrows make the world go round. All right, everybody. Renee here with Luminous. We'll be back with you at 10 a.m. and 12 today. Woo, you get me 2 more times. And I'm sure we're going to make this really fun. So hang tight with us. Come back. We can't wait to see you. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye.